In the depths of a dense forest, where sunlight barely pierced the thick canopy, there stood an ancient oak tree. Its branches twisted and turned like gnarled fingers reaching for the sky, and its trunk was etched with countless marks, telling tales of centuries gone by. Legend had it that beneath this tree lay a hidden realm, a place untouched by time and unseen by mortal eyes. Many had searched for it, drawn by whispers carried on the wind, but none had returned to tell the tale. One fateful evening, as the moon cast its silvery glow over the forest, a wanderer named Elien stumbled upon the ancient oak. Intrigued by its aura of mystery, Elien decided to rest beneath its branches for the night. As he lay there, lulled by the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl, Elien felt a strange sensation wash over him. It was as if the very air around him shimmered with magic, beckoning him to explore further. Driven by curiosity, Elien pressed his hands against the rough bark of the oak tree and whispered words long forgotten by mortal tongues. To his astonishment, a doorway appeared before him, its edges outlined in pulsating light. Without hesitation, Elien stepped through the threshold and into a realm unlike any he had ever seen. The air was alive with energy, and the ground beneath his feet seemed to hum with ancient power. As he ventured deeper into the mysterious realm, Elien encountered beings of myth and legend, creatures with eyes that glowed like embers and skin as pale as moonlight. They spoke in a language that Elien could not understand, yet he felt a strange kinship with them, as if they were long-lost friends from another life. Guided by these otherworldly companions, Elien journeyed through landscapes of wonder and awe, each more breathtaking than the last. He traversed crystal-clear lakes teeming with elusive creatures, wandered through forests where trees sang with the voices of 1,000 birds, and climbed mountains that scraped the very heavens. But as he delved deeper into the realm, Elien sensed a darkness stirring at its heart, a shadow that threatened to consume everything in its path. Determined to uncover the truth, he braved treacherous trials and faced formidable foes, drawing upon newfound strengths he never knew he possessed. In the end, it was not brute force or cunning that saved the realm, but the purest of intentions and the unbreakable bond of friendship forged in the crucible of adversity. With the darkness vanquished and balance restored, Elien bid farewell to the realm of mystery, knowing that his journey had only just begun. And as he stepped once more beneath the ancient oak tree, its branches seemed to whisper words of gratitude, echoing through the forest for all eternity. For in that moment, Elien had become not just a wanderer, but a guardian of the unseen, forever bound to the mysteries of the hidden realm beneath the ancient oak. Years passed since Elien's extraordinary journey into the hidden realm beneath the ancient oak tree. Though he returned to the ordinary world, the memories of his adventures never faded. Instead, they lingered in his mind like fragments of a dream, calling out to him in quiet moments of reflection. Life carried on in the forest, but Elien could never shake the feeling that there was more to discover, more mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So he continued to wander, his footsteps tracing familiar paths while his thoughts roamed far beyond. One misty morning, as the sun struggled to break through the thick veil of fog, Elien found himself drawn once again to the ancient oak tree. Its gnarled branches reached out to him like old friends, welcoming him back to the place where his journey had begun. But this time, there was something different in the air, a sense of anticipation, of impending change. Elien could feel it tingling in his bones, urging him to venture once more into the unknown. With a deep breath and a heart full of courage, Elien pressed his hands against the rough bark of the oak tree and whispered the words that had unlocked the doorway to the hidden realm so long ago. To his surprise, the doorway appeared once more, shimmering in the dim light of dawn. Without hesitation, Elien stepped through, eager to rediscover the wonders that lay beyond. But as he crossed the threshold, he felt a jolt of realization. This was not the same realm he had visited before. Everything was familiar yet different, as if time itself had shifted and rearranged the very fabric of reality. Undeterred, Elien ventured forth, guided by a sense of curiosity and wonder. He encountered beings he had met in his previous journey, but they too seemed changed, their once familiar faces now etched with ageless wisdom and ancient sorrow. As he delved deeper into the realm, Elyon uncovered secrets long forgotten, tales of betrayal and redemption, of love lost and found, of cycles repeating through endless ages. And at the heart of it all, he discovered the source of the darkness that had threatened to consume the realm so many years before. A shadowy figure cloaked in whispers and half-truths, seeking to bend reality to its will. With the help of his newfound allies, Elyon confronted the darkness head-on, drawing upon the lessons he had learned and the bonds he had forged. In a battle that spanned realms and tested the very limits of his strength, he emerged victorious, banishing the darkness once and for all. But as he stood amidst the ruins of the Shadow's domain, Elyon realized that his journey was far from over. For though the darkness had been vanquished, the mysteries of the hidden realm remained, waiting to be explored and understood. And so, with a sense of purpose burning bright within him, Elyon set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on his never-ending quest for truth and discovery. As Elyon journeyed deeper into the hidden realm, he found himself confronted with challenges that tested not only his courage and strength, but also his understanding of the world around him. The landscapes he traversed were ever-changing, shifting like mirages in the desert sands. Mountains soared to dizzying heights, only to crumble into valleys of mist at the slightest touch. Rivers flowed backwards, defying the laws of nature, while forests whispered secrets that danced on the edge of perception. Guided by the wisdom of his allies and the echoes of his past adventures, Elyon pressed onward, driven by a hunger for knowledge and a thirst for discovery. Along the way, he encountered beings both strange and wondrous, creatures born of dreams and nightmares, each with a story to tell and a lesson to impart. Yet amidst the wonders of the hidden realm, Elyon also encountered darkness, not the shadowy foe he had faced before, but a more insidious threat that lurked in the hearts of those who dwelled there. It was a darkness born of fear and ignorance, of greed and ambition, twisting minds and corrupting souls with its toxic embrace. Determined to confront this new adversary, Elyon embarked on a quest to unite the denizens of the hidden realm, forging alliances and fostering understanding where once there had been division and mistrust. With each step he took, he planted seeds of hope in barren soil, nurturing them with kindness and compassion until they blossomed into fields of light that banished the darkness from their midst. But even as Elyon fought to bring harmony to the hidden realm, he could sense a looming threat on the horizon, a darkness unlike any he had faced before, gathering its strength in the depths of the abyss. With the fate of the realm hanging in the balance, Elyon knew that his greatest challenge lay ahead. Armed with the knowledge he had gained and the bonds he had forged, he prepared to confront the shadowy force that sought to consume everything in its path. And as he stood on the brink of destiny, beneath the boughs of the ancient oak tree that had first led him into the hidden realm, Elyon whispered a silent vow to face whatever trials lay ahead with courage and determination, knowing that he did not journey alone. As Elyon steeled himself for the impending confrontation, a sense of urgency pulsed through the hidden realm. Whispers of the encroaching darkness spread like wildfire, unsettling the denizens and stirring unrest among even the most stalwart allies. With each passing day, the shadows grew thicker, creeping ever closer to the heart of the realm. Elyon knew that time was running out. He had to act swiftly if he hoped to prevent catastrophe. Gathering his allies, both old and new, Elyon embarked on a perilous journey to confront the source of the darkness. Through treacherous landscapes and harrowing trials, they pressed onward, their determination unwavering in the face of adversity. Along the way, they encountered pockets of resistance, remnants of the darkness's influence that sought to thwart their progress at every turn. But with unwavering resolve and unwavering unity, they pushed forward, their bond growing stronger with each obstacle overcome. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of trials and tribulations, they reached the heart of the darkness, a place where time seemed to stand still and reality itself twisted and contorted like a shattered mirror. There, amidst the swirling shadows, they confronted the source of the darkness, a being of unfathomable power and malevolence, whose very presence threatened to unravel the fabric of the realm. In a battle that shook the foundations of the hidden realm, Elyon and his allies fought with all their might, drawing upon every ounce of strength and courage they possessed. But as the darkness closed in around them, threatening to consume them whole, Elyon realized that they could not defeat it through force alone. With a desperate plea born from the depths of his soul, Elyon reached out to the darkness, offering understanding where there had been only hatred, compassion where there had been only cruelty. And to his astonishment, he felt a flicker of warmth amidst the cold void, a spark of humanity buried deep within the heart of the darkness. Emboldened by this revelation, Elyon and his allies redoubled their efforts, channeling their collective will into a beacon of light that pierced the darkness like a bolt of lightning. And in that moment of blinding radiance, the darkness faltered, its grip loosening as the realm was bathed in the brilliance of hope. With a final surge of determination, Elyon and his allies banished the darkness once and for all, restoring peace and harmony to the hidden realm. And as the echoes of their victory faded into the ether, Elyon knew that his journey was far from over, for wherever there were shadows, there would always be a need for someone to stand against them, a beacon of light to guide the way. And the aftermath of their victory over the darkness, a newfound sense of tranquility settled over the hidden realm. The denizens rejoiced, their hearts filled with gratitude for Elyon and his allies who had saved them from the brink of despair. But amidst the celebration, Elyon couldn't shake the feeling of unease that gnawed at the edges of his consciousness. Though the darkness had been vanquished, he knew that the realm still faced challenges ahead, challenges that would require more than just bravery and strength to overcome. As he wandered through the hidden realm, Elyon found himself drawn to the ancient oak tree once more, its gnarled branches a silent sentinel against the ever-changing landscape. There, beneath its sprawling canopy, he sought solace and guidance, pondering the path that lay ahead. It was then that he heard a voice, soft and melodious, yet filled with wisdom beyond mortal comprehension. It was the voice of the tree itself, speaking to him in whispers carried on the wind. Though the darkness has been defeated, its echoes linger still. The voice murmured, its words a gentle caress against Elyon's mind. To truly protect the realm, you must seek out the source of its corruption and root it out from within. With a sense of clarity washing over him, Elyon nodded in silent understanding. He knew now what he must do. He must journey deeper into the hidden realm, delving into its darkest corners to uncover the seeds of corruption that threatened to take root once more. Gathering his allies once more, Elyon set out on his new quest, his heart filled with determination and his spirit ablaze with purpose. Together, they ventured into uncharted territory, facing dangers both old and new with courage and resolve. Along the way, they encountered remnants of the darkness, tendrils of shadow that clung to the edges of the realm, seeking to reclaim what had been lost. But with each encounter, they grew stronger, their bond forged in the crucible of adversity. And as they journeyed deeper into the hidden realm, they uncovered secrets long buried and mysteries long forgotten. They faced trials that tested their faith and challenges that pushed them to their limits. But through it all, they remained steadfast in their quest to protect the realm from harm. In the end, it was not through brute force or cunning that they triumphed, but through the power of compassion and understanding. They reached out to those who had been touched by the darkness, offering them a chance at redemption and forgiveness. And in doing so, they laid the foundation for a new era of peace and harmony in the hidden realm, one where light and darkness coexisted in perfect balance, guided by the wisdom of those who had dared to venture into the shadows and emerge victorious.